Hello, I'm Floris from Xenfans, and in this screencast about how to create your own add-on for Xenforo, I want to walk through how to create an option so we can switch between the top and the bottom one. So we're going to go to our add-on and increment the builds. And this is the one, increment it again. There we go. We want to create an option, so we're going to go to options and create an option group. I'm going to call this Xenfans demo with Xenfans demo a quick demonstration. And the higher the display order, the lower it will be in the list. But so we're going to just leave this, and we're going to make sure it's linked to the right add-on. So save. And now we got a Xenfans demo add-on with our unique ID. Quick demonstration is the description, but of course we need an option. This is just the option group so far. So we're going to say we want a Xenfans demo position for this add-on. We're going to call this position. Checked is top. Unchecked is bottom. So I'm going to make on-off checkbox. This is just the simplest to demonstrate right now, but of course you can make radio buttons or a spin box or select menu, whatever, but this will work for now. I'm going to make it default checked so it shows at the top only. You can ignore everything else. That's only if you're going to make things more complex. Now we have position, we can check and uncheck. Demo position is going to be the title or the ID that we're going to use. So I'm going to save this. Okay, to use the Xenforo options, we're going to have to go to our PHP file, at least where we want to use it there, because that's where we're going to switch between the different cases. But we're going to make a little change here. So we're going to get the options from Xenforo application, get options, and now we can use options. So we're going to say in an if-else conditional, an if-else conditional, if options, and what do we call it? Xenfans demo position equals 1, then we're going to say that our Xenfans demo case, we're going to set that to this one. And otherwise we're going to set it to that one. Or I can just copy the whole thing, I guess. There you go. And now we don't need the second case. We can just say we're going to do this. So if it's 1, we're going to be saying when it's the top, we're going to do this. But if it's 0, because then it's unchecked, so else, not 1, we're going to say we're going to do the case to be actually this one and execute this. So it will only show in either one of the two positions. And that should have done the trick. So let's see what happens. Well, it's done loading. There's nothing at the bottom, and there is 1 at the top. So far, so good. So let's change the position. Unchecked is the bottom. Because in our code we say unchecked, so it's else, it's not 1. We're going to go to the below bottom breadcrumb. That's going to be here. And then we're going to do this stuff. And I saved this, right? Yep. And then I'm going to load it again. And it's gone from the top and it showed up at the bottom. So that's perfect. Our new build works. I'll reset this. And just to make sure I have a version to refer to, I'll export it. And it's also a great moment to take a look at whatever this build has in its XML file. Don't forget, you need to download the PHP file yourself. You can't just assume it's in the XML. So you need a PHP file for that directory, and you need the XML file for the add-on. Open it, I'm pretty sure. So this is build ID 6. It has a code event listener, which is perfect. It has options groups now, one for Xenfans demo, and the option ID for that is the position, and it has some values for it. So all of that now is included. And everything from that group, by the way, is now put into phrases. So that's very cool. And everything else is still the same. So that's perfect. Now all we have to do is upload our PHP file, import the XML file, and we got a plugin that people can use to either have something at the top or the bottom. And using our custom template, this could be anything. At this point it's just test, but we're gonna make something cool. We're gonna give it a little bit of CSS markup and I don't know, change it up a little bit, but that's the next video. So I hope this is already quite clear. The code looks a little bit complex, but hopefully it makes sense. Okay.